I think generally I'll stick with my gut. I think I'm going to go Nemiga. As much as part of me, my brain wants to say CYBERSHOKE and play the momentum game, I'm just going to go Nemiga. 1 or 2 players pop off and you never know.
Okay, well, let's see how this one's certainly ready for it. We're already attacking right into the B-bomb side. It's Leah to get the first kill, taking down Going, and that would set them up a little bit for a bomb plant. They're not super quick with it, and I don't really mind that. They are trying to fight further back towards the CTs with flashes going over. I think that's a perfectly reasonable choice. You don't have to rush necessarily planting the bomb if you have a strategy that does involve, you know, doing a little bit more damage before you get there. It's down to Blixie and Phenomen and looking for something here. Okay, Santa does go down. A huge gush coming out, and he should be dead. And Phenomen, 1 versus 3 here. They don't really have to fight him. They can repeat if they want to. I almost feel like it's not going to make a difference here because without the kit, that bomb is already so far ticked that, you know, he would basically have to disconnect to lose this round. And yeah, Leah's going to be going down. It's a nice quad kill for Phenomen, so well played in that sense. But again, without the kit, they couldn't really win the round.
This is a round, though, where for CYBERSHOKE, it's not a full investment around what was saved, but I actually think a round in which can still be scary. Oh, Phenomen! He was committed to the kill on Xanta, and if Lovicus gets in the way, that's his damn problem. He gets his kill, and that's all he was looking for. However, it's very quickly become a 4v3, and there's not a point of damage dealt towards the remaining 4 players in Nemiga, whereas Glowing and Phenomen basically feel like the 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah. Right through the smoke as he did go down. Try to see if he can find a lineup here. It's probably not worth it, I would say. Unfortunately, in spite of the promise of some of those early rifles, they don't really find the impact early on, so fair play. For Nemiga, it's a good job here. They don't fall into the trap of immediately losing that next round, because again, it would have been kind of devastating, so nicely done so far.
Yeah, nice start on your own map pick as well. It's still been a little scrappy, or scrappier than I would like it for Nemiga, but I think while they've still, you know, wielding the Mach 10s and the Glils, why not go quick? Last player spotted. It was a coin flip there. Or Blixie, kind of where he's going to peek from, and Slide as well. So, at least make you believe a little bit, but now we've got the guns out. This is where the time they have to shut it down here and now, and early damage dealt both ways. Why? Lucky to be alive.
Oh, nice lineup right through the smoke. Santa going down. It's one of the big problems that a lot of teams are struggling with at the moment, which is, sure, you get onto the site, but you have all the utility up. You have the walls everywhere, but you still might not be able to quite do it. Trying to plant the bomb again. They've already taken a lot of damage, but at least this time they successfully punch in the digits, and they're down to a 4 versus 5 here. They have some utility in the afterplant here, especially, I would say, Lear. He does push into it here, but got to be careful. He does have the Molotov, so for him to slow down the rest of the retake would be huge. He's going to peek into it. Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive in the afterplant, I must say. Risky Bob goes down. Khan, the next to fall, it's on Troy alone. Oh, he's right on top. Can he actually stop this? No, they find him anyway. And they're going to go straight for that defuse. 10-second one, so they don't have a lot of time left here, to be honest. If that had been delayed even a little bit, that might have been the round still going the way of Nemiga, but
you can't say it was a true full buy from them. This is the first, I guess, proper test. Full kind of guns across the board. At least a full buy across the board. One which has knock-on effects. Lose this round and economies are going to be affected. And it's a big swing round early in this game. Oh, hang on. I think Blix spotted him there. Santa, he's dancing with the devil a little bit. It's super awkward. Oh my god, how did he get one and get out?
Yeah, that's a big question. And probably should have been more pressure applied from the other side if you're going to have 1 player fighting in middle and 3 players on the other side of the smoke there. Because they are really dipping deep into, you know, something that, I don't know if Na'Vi invented this, but Na'Vi are one of the teams that execute this really, really well. Where you get that mid player to join the B defense, and then you flash them in to take a fight. Unfortunately, they're still going to lose this early battle here, but we'll see if they can come back into it. Lovicus is right around the corner. He's going to get a kill. The bomb is actually dropped back here. It's a very weird round. They have the B bomb site, but not the bomb. And this grenade lands deep right on top and blows up Lear. What a disaster.
It's not good. It's falling apart when it mattered most as well. The idea of the execute was nice, but like you mentioned, just that lack of the bomb itself has made this incredibly difficult. Risky Bob and Xanta got a lot of heavy lifting to be done. Not a Neki. He's instincts were right there as well. He was holding in towards Cave. He now falls back in the last play. They know where he is. And Xanta, unfortunately, can't do a lot about it. Bomb scooped up. 1v2, 45 seconds. It's one step in towards the water, but it's just not baiting anything from CYBERSHOKE.
Still 35 seconds. He could make it to the A-bomb side if he really wants to. But they're actually going to go look for him. This is super smart. It looks like they are going to be able to catch him. Oh, he's just turned the corner. Spot him out, and they will be able to get the kill on him. Santa goes down. Alright, there we go. We're back into it. A little hiccup, a little bump in the road. Where Lovicus, though, not missing even a beat here. Going to continue the fight in the middle. It's a 4 versus 3 as we do reconnect to the game with Liam. He's taken a lot of damage, and if anything touches him down the middle, there actually is an incendiary that could have got close to landing on him, but once again, we're back to the same thing, and it does feel like CYBERSHOKE just... They're really showing up for this game. It's quite great.
Yeah, they're looking so good. Nemiga, feels like nothing really changed for them. Off the back of that timeout they took, Orcus posted Xanto alongside Colin winning that fight. Nice little double swing, and fortunate lost fight there for Fenrir. If he threw 3v2, may I say it, but with Lovicus being so low, 2.5 for CYBERSHOKE, and they've got space now. A's open completely. They've still got to recover that bomb. I mean, this is the Orca thing. Getting that bomb in itself is so difficult. Oh!
Oh, okay. Khan finds somebody out in the open. There could have been a chance there. If he wins that fight, it might be back on, but you're all right. The bomb is an awkward position here. Lovicus, just the perfect timing. Pre-aiming that one. You can see him celebrating down there on the camera. They're loving life at the moment. 4 kills on him. He's 15-3.
So even with those kind of spawn changes and how this map progressed, but still, what we're seeing so far is a real no-show. Quick move, though, by Khan. We'll get one. The spam from Notaneki delivers one of his own, but Khan with that recovered AK then getting another behind it. So something's brewing here. A is open again, and that bomb is this time with them.
Academy actually a breakthrough. It's looking pretty good right now. Deagle, Tech 9, couple of good kills there. Bomb nearly being interrupted. Blixie just trying to run in there. You know what? I kind of respect it. I feel like if you would have found both those kills fast, that probably was the only way to try and get back into the round, but
get towards 5 rounds from Nemiga, and it's not a bad half. I mean, obviously, a lot of it is propped up by that start. But the same, you take what's in front of you. So, it is towards elbow. This could be really healthy, and it is. I mean, super well done. And Notaneki sticking around for a second as well. And he gets out to make matters worse. And Blixie, that is such a ballsy peek, flying through the smoke, and it's left poor Khan all alone in a 1v4.
1 versus 4 might be it's a big ask, obviously. Especially because he's not even being faced by anybody. Tsuneki just decided to take a bit of a peek. Catches Khan. Pretty good timing there. And CYBERSHOKE continue marching forward here. You're trying to apply a bit of pressure, denying a bit of mid-control. They haven't done anything more than that yet. Oh, okay. Santa with the pre-fire. Phenomen actually does get a kill, and there is some backup here. Lovicus just showing up in time, and he probably should have won at least one of those fights. Now, awkwardly, the bomb is really far away, so even in a 2-on-4, they can find a way to lose this round if they're just a little bit incautious here. Oh, it looks like Risky Bob has found the flank that is definitely going to seal this one. They are so focused on the site itself. He's already spotted them a couple of times, and that kill is going to seal the deal. So, Nemiga, a 5th round here.
Hang on.
I mean,
my God.
If they lost this one...
He had a 5-7. That's all I was saying, man. He had that 5-7. And with how low I was, hang on. It relieves a lot of the pressure that feels like it's building. Tapping away on timing. Or Risky Bob just hoping to catch somebody, but bullets evading everyone. Looks like a very quick wrap towards A here.
Okay, well, nice little kill there with the Glock. Sweet. Able to do something. Oh, he lands one more. He is really accurate, obviously. Back for another click, and I thought for a second he had it. He's looking so good. He's already got 4. A couple of bullets left. He will eventually go down, and now they're going to be a little bit careful here. Slovicus from a 1 versus 4 into a 1 versus 2 in pretty quick succession.
Wrap all the way around. Ring around the roses here just a little bit. Lovicus should get caught just in the open. I think he still thinks he's deep donut, may I say. He should go down, and he will in the end. There was a moment there when they were fighting on their own that it could have opened up, but well done by Nemiga. Recovered that one, played together. Worrying them a little bit, but guns come back out for CYBERSHOKE, and again, that's where they did the bulk of their best work in that first half. So, still feeling like this one could flip either way. Molotov just take on towards Blixie there a little bit, so they might know where he is. He pushes through and he delivers. Nice find. Looks for more. There's a bit of a flank happening as well from Leah, and no one's holding it for a brief moment. Timing could work out. The molly's great. The swing's better behind it, and Khan will fight. One in which he wins and stays alive.
Great work on finding that timing between the Molotov and the peak. Kind of unwinnable at that moment. If you don't pull out the smoke, you're going to burn alive, and if you do, you're going to get peaked with the AK, so not a lot of good ways to end that one. Some real delay here in the action, and I do actually like this movement from Khan. I think he's setting himself up potentially to try and win the round here. Oh, if he had the AWP out, imagine how sick it would be. He gets the kill, and then he sort of holds them back. Now, instead, he obviously is at a massive risk of just getting completely boxed in here. Should be the case. All right, good for the one. More of a battle coming. They're not throwing any grenades, but they will land the headshot, so who cares? Yeah, that is a bit of a I guess, a temperamental difference for some teams.
Nice hunt. Really nice hunt at the end there. That's going to change the narrative massively. Now,
yeah.
We're not buying.
Yeah. Curious about this one, too. This feels like you're risking a lot of the map. Maybe not all of it, but close to it at least. So I would agree with that. Troy's going to be going down, and they catch Santa pushing in front of the Molotov there. Don't know what the timing was like, but that is definitely a bit unfortunate here. Shadow going to be showing. Takes a while for Leah to get the kill, but he will. Still, not in a great position necessarily. A man down, and that's the last rifle they really have. I can't believe it. Risky Bob. Surely he's going to get hunted, but actually, that's taken away almost all the attention. If Glowing hadn't been watching that, talking about experience, then there was a chance for Leah to kind of rush in and maybe shoot them in the back as they were running to hunt down Risky Bob, who is somehow still alive here. But Khan's dead in the middle. They know where Risky Bob is, so pretty much one round.
Should be. Risky Bob, just keep out of the M4. You're so far away. There is no point here. And that'll be the case. Especially when the bomb goes down, now we can make a pretty easy call.
We'll see if it lasts for the whole best of three. If it does, yeah, you know, they're looking pretty good at the moment here. Again, boosted up. Oh, it's very awkward though, but they're still getting bailed out here. Blipsy coming in from the other side. So even if they make a bit of a mistake that could have cost them the round, it works out in the end.
Oh my god, that'd be brutal to lose that fight because you accidentally jumped, but thankfully not to be. Good work from Blixie coming through. He's actually been doing really well in towards mid as well, Blixie, in particular. Fun to watch him just free roam. He's not playing as much part of the system. He's being given a lot of freedom, and it's fun. Swinging a donut. A dead man for Khan. CYBERSHOKE, that 11th is here, and not only the 11th Anders, but probably the 12th as well. Money's again gone for Nemiga.
Yeah, it is feeling... I don't know if it's doomed yet, but it's starting to look like it's slipping out of their hands a little bit. They just can't really keep up. Again, individually, not necessarily playing super badly, but combination of lacking the money and maybe just lacking the firepower to top some of the high-performing members here. Lovicus seemingly quite excited to just you know, take every fight, even low on health. He's not shying away from anything. He does kind of have to be careful though. If nothing else, just the bomb alone. He can stand in this corner and I think live at this point, but you got to be careful, of course. See if they can get to save the guns here at the end at the very least. Santa is going to be found and will be taken down by Glowing. Just one more gun out of their hands. The other one is a FAMAS, so even if you save it, how excited are you really going to be? It's going to be 11 for CYBERSHOKE here. Just doing remarkable work early on in this best of three. Just no real challenge in the middle for now. He's just one person actually doing a great job just controlling it. Santa, though, Catching glowing. It's over by the cheetah cave, and he is thinking about walking through. He'd really love to.
And a push from Leah is going to gain a hell of a lot of info. And you can see that rotation to stack up the B site is starting to come through here. They know where it's finishing.
Yeah, they do. 30 seconds. It's a very nice shot. Utility, plenty of it to try and slow them down. And Leah coming in with a bit of a backstab. It's a nice peek with the FAMAS, but it's also been known. Lovicus not missing many opportunities at the moment at all. His 23rd kill, and now it's down to a 2 versus 3. Santa and Khan. I can't even blame them if they want to go for this one. They should give it a shot here. You need a miracle to get back into this game here. Phenomen, it's a nice little flick, and obviously there's not going to be a kit in play either. So Santa, he's got 3 kills, but he has to be quick with it here. Not the no-scope. Spins around and runs back for it. I think he's got it as well. 4 kills in this one. Oh, what a scary position to be in, but yeah, he's feeling pretty confident. I've got to say, very, very big round coming out. They absolutely needed that. You could see Phenomen being just a little bit annoyed, you know.
It's not working out nicely. Good work from Santa. His individual level has been still a little lackluster, but he has those moments which you believe just a tad glowing through the smoke, and Lovicus spamming the smoke gets one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I don't think Nemiga's done anything inherently wrong there. It's just one guy pushes the smoke on the most expert at timing, and Lovicus's spam is just somehow perfect.
Yeah, that's just devastating, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Oh, Santa
no.
kind of missing an opportunity here. Can't try and fight his way back, but again, it's a 1 versus 4. Say that's 1 versus 2. All right, he's quick with the kills. That's what I highlighted. I think last time I was watching them, it was Khan that kind of stood out a little bit from the rest, and obviously he's been shot down a couple of rounds here, but you can see that he's got the skill for it. Bomb planted, and I think Khan realizing there's nothing much to fight for here. Some of these rounds are being won, to be fair, just on individual, multi-kills, which that's fine if you can do that. But they're not having to make a lot of really big tactical decisions. It's just some good protocols. See in the middle here again, putting a lot of pressure on. They're pushing through a smoke at Cheetah and a smoke in the middle on either side. And if anyone is in there, they are going to get flashed and killed. It feels like almost every single time. And Nemiga, oh my god, that is a nice click away. Latineki coming up with, a blinding shot. Oh, wallbang here. Leah, super dead. It's the most common position to be wallbanged, I think, in all of Counter-Strike right now. And 3 versus 5 before anyone's really had a chance to even say anything.
Khan has got the right idea.
Yeah.
But Lovicus doesn't need to move. And the longer they wait, especially with Xanta stepping as well, Lovicus can start to move. I mean, it just feels like it should be done. There he is. Gets one. Another spotted as well and seen out. What a map of Counter-Strike by CYBERSHOKE. There is so much to like there. The individual stepping up, especially Lovicus, really, really good performance on 26 kills. Latineki 19 as well. Both of them really shone in quite a big way. But I think the game plan was also just fantastic too.
Second best of 3 of the day. There's 2 more coming up after this as well. And it will be Nemiga starting on the CT side with CYBERSHOKE ready to run and gun down to try and hit this B bomb site. I like the speed here. They are slowed down a little bit, but nice coverage. Phenomen gets one. Lovicus gets another one, and suddenly it's a 2 versus 3. Bomb plant not really planted. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit delayed. They might have to just battle it out here instead, and that's not going so well at the moment. Blixie, a lone shot in the back, and a very important start, I think, for Nemiga to try and recover some of their...
CYBERSHOKE, all of their great work was done when the rifles were in play, and especially their T side, it was really, really fun to watch. You sort of assume that they could do more of the same.
A little bit of damage here, MP9, but the M4 shows up, and it's actually a double M4 setup here towards the connector position. So far, that's been working very well. Damage on the Khan, but Lovicus is practically dead as well. They're trying to find it, and just like that, they actually find all the kills. My god, 3 dead in the middle in almost the same instant here. Trying to come back for the fight is Quay, but he's going to end up going down.
Especially considering how good the 5-7 is. But, anyway, let's see if we make it work. And B9 swinging a fine. Good one for Leah.
It's not bad at all. They desperately need to come back into this round here. It can't be back to the same pattern for Nemiga now. Unfortunately, they are really stacked up at the A side. They've left Santa over here alone, and he's already been discovered. He should be dead every single time. I mean, it's shocking that he's still alive. Grenades raining down. He's actually buying so much time at the moment. More rotations are coming in here, and finally they get rid of him. And Glowing, good catch as well. Risky Bob going to be going down, and in spite of the rotation, they do overwhelm the site. There's definitely a moment there where Santa manages to buy enough time for that to be really uncomfortable, and I think that moment was like 2 more seconds, basically. But at the end of the day, they power on through, and CYBERSHOKE 3-2. Fenneman, he was pretty swift in the first map, and a cool variation. I've seen this happen more and more, where obviously the T's are going to be the ones throwing that smoke from T spawn that lands at top mid, and then they also blow it open to take the fight against the window position that at that point don't necessarily smoke off. So very cool, very nice little variation there. 3 versus 5 to begin with. Santa just caught waiting. He just was not ready for somebody to beat that. And that's pretty brutal. They are just once again getting demolished here. Again, before a lot of strategies are really unveiled, we're not at the stage where they're doing, you know, A splits, B splits, or anything else. They're just winning that mid fight so hard that that's it.
Bomb has been planted.
Let's see. Can he keep the AWP alive? If I'm CYBERSHOKE, I'm absolutely calling to hunt every single member, even Fenneman with his own AWP. They spotted him now as well. Swing and a find by Glowing. Oh, flawless round for CYBERSHOKE. As you come back in towards the guns, it just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it?
You know, they have to pay with a couple of people to do it, but I don't know. Nemiga really struggling to put even the basics together at the moment, which is pretty tough to see. What a flashbang to set that one up. Leah is dead. I don't know if they could quite hear him running, but they're going to check it anyway. That's another great bit of utility and just like a really cool idea.
Towards mid, Glowing, short control. So close to just swinging on that com player, but then he does get caught himself. They line up. 2 for 2 in the trades, but numbers still favor CYBERSHOKE, because that's all that matters.
I can't even really hate on it. Deep smoke going to be landing. Molotov on the other side, but you can see the pressure is on here. We're talking about 1 missed shot, and he's going to be dead. Does get the first one. It's very well done. And now he just has to wait a little bit. Khan trying to get pulled on over as well. We're down to 30-some seconds here. Molotov on the one side does force him in, and Fenneman will take the kill. Notineki will get the other AWP. That is a lot of money lost now in a couple of seconds.
And it's just not working out, is it? They're just not having the impact that they would like. Oh, that's a nice shot, though. We'll take that.
Yeah, blown away. But it's never a good sign when you're having the conversation about, I wonder if we can get some deagle headshots and maybe steal an AK, and that's how we can get back in the game. Like, that's, you know, that's so far away from the fundamental level of how does our default defense work on this map, and is it enough to slow them down? Nicely done, but are they going to spot the boost? They will. They had a wide swing on it, so they're almost always going to be able to check that. And 3v3 here. Deep grenade. Very scary stuff, and they should be able to just use some more utility to kind of get rid of this. It's surprising to see CYBERSHOKE actually facing this at all. They have another smoke. They don't really need to get this battle Lovicus. That's a wallbang that we've seen quite a bit recently, because it is a nasty angle to be up against. Like, again, I don't really know why they're fighting this all that much. There's some smoke on the one side, and at least they can focus their attention to one side of the map, and Santa very low. Anything touches him, he's going to be dead, and they will end up winning it. CYBERSHOKE, I think they made that a lot more tricky for themselves than they had to. It's not necessary.
I don't know. It's a worrying spot that we're in, but I mean, we're past the point of worry. I think for Nemiga, if they've already internally checked this up to a loss, at least just try a few new variations of play, test a couple of things, and try and see what you can do. For CYBERSHOKE, credit where it's due. They look great. Risky Bob will open things up. Secondary AWPing. Tries to tag through the wall, but can't quite connect. Gets close. Second shot does connect, though, for him, as Blixie falls as well. Risky Bob, don't see him in the AWP too often, but not looking too bad Biancarin.
Yeah, super important kills right now. They needed it so much. Lovicus going to get the one. He's going to get traded out. Notineki alone at the back. He did pick up 1 kill, but, you know, 1 versus 3. It's going to be Risky Bob to take the final kill. 4 in the round in total.
an alternate round of the half. CYBERSHOKE, you get towards 8 on T side. I think even 7, honestly, feels like it's probably enough, but 8 should confirm it.
Santa here swings into it. Probably not the worst idea, but glowing just very fast to hit that headshot. And now, once again, some mid-control here. Leah sensing that... Well, he knows there's somebody up in the ladder room, but is he aware that they've already boosted into the window? I don't think so. And this could get super risky once again. Just one player left at the site. It's Risky Bob one more time, but if he dies, there's no backup going to be coming at all. Leah throws the grenade and walks away, and that's a huge sign right now. As Lovikus wants to get in there, he's going to be catching one, trying to be fast with it, and he catches Leah. Oh, it's disastrous. Risky Bob, the weight of the world on his shoulders, and they just instantly, they know he's going to be back there, instantly taken out. CYBERSHOKE are just, they're completely carefree in this game. They're having way too much of a good time. But even when it slows down like this, they're still able to make great decisions.
Yeah, it's true. CYBERSHOKE, they just continue to toy with their opponent, and it's super fun to watch. I mean, Zwei going to try and hold for something at the tail end here. He's the only one who's, you know, him and Risky Bob, the only ones who've really offered up anything in this sort of first half. More so Risky Bob, to be fair, but Khan, Xanta, Lear, all considerably missing. Oh, he nearly got the collat as well. So unfortunate there. He should be okay saving this off, but he will do. Maybe another kill behind it as well. Double scope to the fine. Lovely shot from him.
Almost an entire second half of the second one here without really being able to remedy the core problem. Grenade. Oh, God, it looked like he was jumping away from it as well towards the truck in the corner, but it still just catches him. Devastating start here. Leah going to be going down, and Flash coming on over. It's not a bad idea, but Santa, you've got to be careful. I mean, this bomb site's probably already going to fall anyway. There's a push-out palace behind. To be honest, they are already getting split apart right now. Santa showing up into the Molotov here. They know he's in the corner. It doesn't quite spread, but he is going to get wallbanged down eventually. And down towards the ramp, we've got Shui just hanging out and instantly peaked. Glowing, run and gun. There's nothing slowing them down right now. Risky Bob on his own in a 1 versus 4, and we'll see if he could do... I mean, I don't even know, like, what the plan would be. The no-scope fails. I mean, it was already...
I respect it, you know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't
what have we
work
got
anyway.
to lose?
Yeah,
what have we
that's
got
true.
to lose?
It's hard to even start to say, oh, if they win the pistol, something could happen. It feels like no. Like, we're talking about them winning the pistol and winning the next, like, 7 rounds in a row before we could be convinced that this is going to be different. Lovikus here. There is going to be a smoke going up. It's actually not a bad idea, but unfortunately, Risky Bob is still coming in from behind, getting that shot, and Santa will take down Blixie, and just like that, a bomb plot's been secured, so not bad at all. Nice pressure from Nemiga. Didn't really slow down too much here, and that's all you need sometimes. Commit to one idea.
Well, you take it for Nemiga. We've got nothing to lose, as we've spoken about. Let's just grab and whatever we can get and try and capitalize upon it. Still, a lot more that needs to be done before we get to a point of being comfy about how things are going to pan out. But nonetheless, exit kills or whatever for CYBERSHOKE. We know this is just a standard narrative for us right now. Pistol rounds, the early part of these games, they go Nemiga's way. It's the gun rounds where they fall flat. Nothing's changing from the norm in this series. Still, though. Back into the rifles, as we've known to love for CYBERSHOKE. What have they got for us? The FAMAS is bold! Oh my god, glowing! He gets one and gets out!
Well then.
It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? They're just... everything is working.
Yeah, you love to see it from the point of view of CYBERSHOKE. Just relentlessly bullying Nemiga. Very, very hard game to play. Smoke goes down, and that's interesting for Santa. He's got to be thinking, okay, they don't actually know that I'm this deep out, so he could find an insane timing here, but in the middle, they're getting completely picked apart, so who cares about the timing in the B bomb site when you've lost the entire mid-fight there? 1 versus 4 for Santa, as he does pick up the first one. He's got 5 kills in total, pushing in front of the smoke, and absolutely should be traded out here. And he will be. Notineki takes him down.
Delivers with, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty brutal. 10-5. Nemiga can put the pressure on here. They might give them a bit of a chance. That smoke getting blocked is interesting. Glowing could get away with something here. Notaneki will support him. Does well. The short crunch is excellent. How's that for a mid-control from CYBERSHOKE?
Yeah, it's exactly what you want to see. Khan, very low there. The flashes are coming over. You could see Notaneki, he's taking a fight. Then he comes back out, waits for a team flash, and goes back for seconds. It's just all very intuitive and very fluid. Way down here, he can't do it. The bomb is, by the way, back in T spawn still, so even in a world where he somehow got 3 kills, he would still have to travel all the way back. You know, more focus. Can we find a way to make anything work here to get into this game? Because it's got to be such a flat feeling walking away from a game and saying, wow, we really couldn't do anything. Like, we just weren't able to. Nice flash for the setup here. Glowing takes an additional fight. Don't know if he has to do that, but again, because they're winning so much, I'm guessing at this stage they're feeling quite, you know, just saying, oh, whatever. Like, I'm just going to keep battling here. Again, in the middle, it's Glowing for a triple. They're just completely demolishing them. This was hardly even a game of Counter-Strike, to be honest. Wow.
Beautiful, man. You gotta love
crazy.
it for CYBERSHOKE. Such a deserved win from them, right? They looked fantastic all the way throughout.